and gentlemen, I am Rob Schmidt, once again apologizing for the lack of production quality, but I want to tell you why Mitt Romney is the best choice for the presidential nomination for the Republicans, and I also want to address two things. Recently, a group of conservatives got together in Texas because they wanted to pick the conservative candidate. They were afraid of Mitt Romney. Very foolish. They came up with Rick Santorum. Very important. Number one, Rick Santorum is not that conservative. I mean, if you look at his record when Bush 43 was in office and spending like drunken sailors, when did he ever show the leadership to say no, no, no to some of the out-of-control Republican spending when they were spending like drunken sailors on issues that had nothing to do with protecting the American people? And more importantly, I just saw that today, Rick Santorum is responsible. He was in the United States Senate when a lot of the legislation involved with the collapse of Wall Street between 06 and 08 happened. Mitt Romney was not. Rick Santorum cannot stand up against Barack Obama in a presidential debate because people are going to look at what happened that led up to the collapse of Wall Street between 06 and 08, what caused the 6 million foreclosures, and Rick Santorum unfortunately was in office when many of that happened, and like I said, because he did not stand up against the Republicans and did not say no, he didn't have the guts to stand up against Bush. As far as the American people are concerned, when they think of their wallets and their unemployment, Rick Santorum was part of the collapse of Wall Street. Mitt Romney was not, and Barack Obama was not. So who are you going to go with? Rick Santorum, who's going to get slaughtered because all Barack Obama has to do is say, hey, I inherited 6 million foreclosures, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to take a while to correct. I don't like Barack Obama, but the reality of life, he was not in office when that happened. He was not directly involved in any legislation that caused that to happen. Rick Santorum was. Mitt Romney was not. As far as Rick Perry is concerned, watch my video. As far as Newt Gingrich, not only did Newt Gingrich have a divorce, I think he had an affair that led to the divorce, which, you know, Mitt Romney has never had an affair, has never had a divorce that I know of, and awfully hard these days to lead a public life and conceal that. But when Newt Gingrich went after him for all of the spending that's happening with the, I think they call it the PAC money, Mitt Romney keeps saying, I don't have any control over that. Mitt Romney is telling the truth. He doesn't. Mitt Romney put his money, I mean, he's made tens of millions of dollars, honestly, unlike Newt Gingrich, who, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mae, he made it honestly, and because he has so much money and he's running for a public office, he has to put it in what's called a private trust. And all these other names, those are just fancy names for the private trust. He doesn't have control over it, and Newt Gingrich even admitted he didn't have control over it. So why Newt Gingrich is going after him for that, I don't know. But Newt Gingrich can't stand up to him either. As far as the religious bigotry that's involved, because people keep saying, well, he's not a true Christian. Jimmy Carter was a Christian, and look what we got from that. Bush 41 was a Christian, and we got Read My Lips, no new taxes. Bush 43 was a Christian, and we got No Child Left Behind, which hasn't done us any good. I was in the school district full-time, and it didn't help. Also, Bush 43 was, all this out-of-control spending happened on Bush 43's watch. The collapse of Wall Street happened on Bush 43's watch. So for those of you that don't want to vote for Romney because he's not a Christian, it's foolish and it's a form of religious bigotry. I would love to hear from you on this one, so please either leave a message for me in the YouTube message center, or you can send me a private email at rfschmidt007@earthlink.net. I hope you'll all watch my videos and subscribe to them, and may God be with you in 2012.